All right, part two. Sorry, we had to have dinner. So let me just bring everybody up to speed with this. We were riding in the desert this past weekend, and my son blew it up. And actually, it wasn't really his fault because I never taught him when you start to kind of run out of gas and you're on an open road, you kind of have to, pull the clutch in, let that oil bounce around, but he just held it open. So we got back and I tried kicking it and it was seized. So this is kind of a, I wasn't planning on working on this thing because you guys all know that I'm not a mechanic. I'm just not built for that. But back, and I blame my upbringing, because when I was younger, my older brother was the mechanic in the family and he fixed all our bikes. So anytime something was wrong, Dad would just give it to my brother and he would fix things. He became actually really good at what he did. He eventually worked, I think, close to 25 years in the motorcycle business. Doing race motors for supercross guys, motocross guys, and then he eventually left and now he's doing something else. But that's no excuse, right? I should have learned how to be a good mechanic. So anyways, I thought it'd be a good idea, me and my son just kind of do this together, because as the guys at LA Sleeve say, like, you pretty much have to be a retard to do this stuff because it's so easy. So we'll see how that goes, because I'm retard level when it comes to mechanics. So we got mostly everything off, so I'm gonna pull it off. Just kick back, grab your favorite beverage and just relax. And then if you have comments, go ahead and leave them in there and I'll answer them as we go along here. So let's see how bad the cylinder is seized up. I'm not going to mention who I bought this bike from, but it's funny when you start taking stuff apart and you really get to see the last owner on what a dipshit he was, or on if he was just like half-assing stuff. But I've bought used bikes where it's like really meticulously cared for. Like this last head bolt is rounded off, and I'm not too happy about it. I'm gonna do some backyard mechanic stuff. No room. I know you guys are probably telling me, hey, take that off, take this off, but okay. Let me get this thing kind of cleaned up here. And you know what? I grew up in the four-stroke revolution. So I was riding from 2001 on Yamaha four-strokes. I mean, I did two-strokes as a kid, but I don't know if you guys can see that in there. Got bad lighting. It actually doesn't look too bad. But we're gonna take it to LA Sleeve, and they're gonna be the big judges. See what they could do. Maybe probably just a home job, new piston. See. Yeah, doing some top end stuff. Let's see here. Sorry, I gotta keep doing this. So, yeah, I mean, again, I am not the mechanic type. I have friends that love working on their bikes. When I was racing, I would just have uh, race shops do all my maintenance, and I mean, I would change the oil, do all my necessary adjustments, suspension. I always went over my bike, tightening things, you know, Loctite, that type of stuff. But as far as top ends and motor work, never touched it. Never just, I think I just don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to just like take my time and love it. I like riding bikes, you know? And I'm not afraid to admit that. I even hate changing tires. How about that? That's why I run the Mooses now. But I think it's important that my son, he is into fixing things, so he'll have to take some classes. But they got YouTube now. They can learn all that stuff on YouTube. I just don't think this thing's really bad seized wide. I don't even know if it's, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, I do see some scuff marks in there, but I'll take it to Ellie's sleeve and they'll figure it out. I gotta get the piston out now. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the piston out, and let me show you something. Speed it up. Okay, so number one important thing is there's these clips right here. Come on this side. See that clip right there? It holds this piston on. This is the piston, okay? That's all the oil in there. So what we want to do is make sure this goes in here like this, okay? Because what can't happen is that little pin gets stuck down in here. Because you know what's going to happen then. Like ping pong. Like it's going to just make a mess of all those gears in there. And then you really are done, you know? I'm going to take this clip out, watch. Okay, grab this pin. Is it coming out? On your side.
No.
Push it out. My way. Okay. Just wipe your hands there. Okay, so we're gonna get a new piston.
Mhm.
We're gonna get a. We're gonna clean this up.
Yeah.
Because what happened when this was going up and down in there and you ran out of gas, no oil got in there. So it gets dry and it just goes and stops. So that's kind of what happened. So we'll get a new piston.
When are we gonna clean this off?
Oh, here we go. I mean, that was kind of that's kind of how it, right there, it got dry and it seized right there. So I'm gonna take it to LA Sleeve and they're gonna fix it. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. And then you can blow it up again.